This is Aimee. Hiya. Hi. What would you consider selling out to be, in your opinion?
Like,
Like in the instance, like image.
yeah, just changing yourself, like making yourself not what you used to be, or
For
like
what?
for what you want, like for money, for fame, for, you know, it's a lot of people these days, rather than being like, oh, I want to be a singer, it's I want to be famous.
Yeah.
That's why a lot of people are famous for the wrong reasons, like Katie Price, which technically she's not really famous, she's infamous.
Okay. Anything else? No? Okay, have you ever experienced it yourself? Have you ever sold out yourself? Like in school or anything? Like, did you change the way you dressed or to fit in or stuff like that?
I wouldn't say I sold out, I'd say I followed the crowd in what I was, like, not, I don't know, it wasn't to necessarily fit in, it was to necessarily not fit in, because that was when, like, the whole, like, in school, when the whole emo thing came in, and we all slowly changed, but it was kind of a fuck you to the people that didn't like me before.
Okay.
So.
Yeah. Do you regret, like, changing at all?
No, it's a part of me. It was what I did, it was what I thought I needed to do, like, it's made me who I am today, so I'm not that,
That's good.
It wasn't a bad thing.
Do you think ever in the future that you'd sell out as a musician?
I'd hope not, but then again, not a lot of, I reckon these days that not a lot of people know that they're selling out. They get told what the record company wants and all that lot, and they follow it, they don't see it, and then they're instantly famous, and then they're taking in all this fame without realising that they've actually changed themselves. So I'd hope not, and I'd hope if I ever did I'd realise it.
Yeah, because it's even as little as the record company turn around and saying, we're not using your songs that you write, and that's, if you agree to that, then it's still selling out, kind of.
Well, yes and no.
So if you don't fight it, then
I mean, I reckon it might go from like one stage of being like they'll change something small, like, we want you to dress better, we think you should look a bit more better, we'll buy you some new clothes, but it will be the clothes that they want you to wear, and you won't realise it because you're just wearing new clothes. And then little things will change into bigger things, and when you become more famous, like, I reckon a lot of people just get involved in it, and then it's not until their fans turn around and go, wow, you've changed, that they turn around and go, crap.
Yeah. Usually you don't realise, do you? If you're in the fame, you just go along with it.
When you're in that kind of thing and you've got it all out there and it's suddenly like hit you, I think you're more like, oh my god, look what I've done, rather than like, oh my god, I've completely changed. It takes a lot for someone to notice something like that when there's so much going on around them.
Yeah.
So half the time I don't think they realise. So I hope I don't, but
You just never know.
I don't want to.
I don't think any of us want to. It's just
a
we
thing
work so
that
hard to
happens.
get there that once we get there, we want to stay there.
That we want to do our best.
Yeah.
I only want to be successful enough to make sure that I have a comfortable life for me and my family for the rest of my life and their lives. I don't want them to struggle like my parents have done and all that kind of stuff. I want to make sure that they can have everything that they want. So
yeah. Well, my last question is, how do you feel about, you know, the whole like X Factor thing where they change what they look like, they pick their songs? What do you feel about that?
well, the X Factor is a competition. The thing with the X Factor is like it's wrong, and you can see it's wrong, but at the same time it's very short-lived. A lot of not a lot of people that have been on the X Factor you see around these days. There's the biggest people to make it out of a TV show competition has been Girls Aloud, hands down. And they have managed them, like Cheryl Cole managed them, like she did all the management, all that kind of stuff. They were particular on what they wore and all that lot, so it's like they had the control, but like they're the only people I can see really doing anything. There was like JLS, but they're a boy band.
Do you think them like agreeing to the change and letting them pick their songs is selling out though? Because at the end of the day, it's still them trying to get to where we want to get, but in a different way.
They don't try as hard.
No.
I mean, that's the price. That's the price you pay. The price you pay for not working towards it yourself, not doing it yourself. That is, you know, then you can't wear what you want to wear, then you can't sing what you want to sing. Someone else will write your songs because they know that those songs will get in the charts. That's your fault. If you want to do your own stuff, then you've got to work hard for it. It's the only way. That I mean, people can complain about the X Factor, but it does one thing, and that's manufacture music, and that's all they want. At the end of the day, all they can see is money, and that's what they get.
Okay. Anything else? No. Well, that's the end of it. Thank you.